researching karma lately, especially as it pertains to reincarnation. Karma is what you put out in the universe comes back to you multiplied. If you put out bad things come back to you. You put out good karma, good things come back to you. Sometimes I see in a lot of these hypnotherapy sessions major karma, meaning somebody did something terrible in their past life, murder or, perhaps greed, where you threw someone out of their home for money and, took pleasure in watching them, suffer homelessness. In the next life or in a next life, I've seen it in many, many patterns. It comes back as, oh, look at this person. They're good looking, they're successful, they're incredible, they got a great personality, so many friends. We love them, everyone wants them around. They're so successful. And then they're stricken by being hit with a hit and run driver and they're crippled for the rest of their life. Or their life is cut short with cancer or something like that. Sometimes these are karmic events that are playing out from a past life and there's nothing you can do about it. Just like, if someone's physical body is not well due to karma, there's nothing you can do to help them heal. They have to work it out themselves. I see a lot of major karma in these reincarnation settings, and everybody's always upset. How could God let that happen to this great person? Well, just remember, everything is always as it should be, and sometimes these people are just working out that karma. Some of the minor things as far as karma, quiet quitting at work, that seems to be a recent trend. You defend yourself by saying, well, the company's part of the matrix, I'm trying to escape the matrix. Well, you're being insincere and you're not a genuine human being when you say one thing, show up for work, don't do the job, and collect the paycheck. You might want to look within. You got some inner work left to do. Managers or supervisors at a job who don't uphold the rules. Sometimes it's your job to do that. You collect a paycheck to do that. When you fail to do that, and then the big boss shows up and starts firing people because they commit these violations, well, you made that possible for them. You allowed them to get away with it for so long that it became habit for them. And then the big boss showed up and karma came their way. But guess what? Some of that karma is yours because you didn't do the job. You didn't uphold the rules. You didn't do what you said you were going to do. Sometimes I felt guilty about that in my career, but then I realized that through my research that sometimes you're just the vessel through which karma is delivered. Look, I'm not God. I don't decide any of these things. I'm not the universe. I don't decide this. Karma is karma. It's not going away. You get yourself on the wheel of karma, and it's hard to get yourself off. You want to get off the wheel of karma? Don't ever do anything that takes something away from another person, and don't do anything that harms another person. Do good by everybody, and good karma will come your way. And I think the main thing as far as karma is forgiveness. You have to be able to forgive even the people that fucked you over in this life. Good luck.